platypus.
Great holiday weather. Mercifully, the Barbie is well covered from the elements. Could be worse. At least I get to piss indoors. Calves. Here, mate. Here, matey. Here, matey. You're not having a bar with me, are you? Hey, bud. Oh, this one's friendly. So cute. Hello, Mr. Piggy. Just having a snooze. You can just see the baby goslings on the ground there. I am going no closer because geese are vicious. Excuse the wind. Baby chucks. Just hanging out in the hedge. Coming through the gap here. Oh, they're so cute. We're off to see the curtain fig tree, and I don't know if you can hear, but I think there may be some cicadas around. There it is. Oh wow. This is a lot more epic than I thought it was going to be. Right there in front of us. Pretty special. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is the curtain fig near Yungaburra. And that is basically a strangler fig, which is a parasitic plant. What happens is that the seed of the strangler fig takes root in a already established tree, steals its nutrients, and then the branches start growing, ultimately resulting in the other tree being strangled to death. This one has a slanty kind of appearance because you can see on the left a tree fell on top of another tree, and then the strangler fig's branches just grew down along it, giving it this unique kind of sloped curtain appearance. I know it's just a tree, lads, but it's a good bloody tree. I'm in Yungaburra now, and I was a little bit scared that the girls were leading me into a dark and lonely woodland to try and get rid of me, but this is actually a really nice scenic walk, and apparently platypuses are commonly seen here, although they are pretty hard to spot. There is a rickety suspension bridge. Yeah, Anithia, I'm not coming on it until you stop jumping. This is quite big. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not brilliant with heights. And these two are just waiting to screw with me. Absolutely waiting to screw with me. It makes noise. I don't like the noise. No platypus I can see yet. Okay, I'm just going to get the hell off of this bridge. It's like a suspension bridge, it's cool. So we're at the edge of the river. Just trying not to break my ankle here, excuse the subpar camera work. Actually, that should be a thing I say at the start of all my videos. Anyway, there are definitely platypus living here. Hang on. No, that's just a leaf. Oh, yeah, that's just a leaf or something. Now I'm disappointed.
A few moments later.
Platypus. Platypus. Holy shit, it was a platypus. Holy fucking shit. Oh, there he is again. He's just diving underwater. He's definitely down there. Oh my god. There he is. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the weirdest animal on the planet. The duck-billed platypus. This is the first time I've ever seen one, and you have no idea how bloody excited I am. So this is Herberton Historic Village, and my dog is tugging at my arm, hence the jerky camera. The old dog is tugging at my thing again. The old school from 1881. Stop it, boy. Thirsty work, boy, isn't it? It's the old pub, which I have ruined with my McDonald's coffee. While I think we can all agree that cigarette advertising being banned is a good thing, that is the exact brand of cigarette my grandparents used to smoke. And now I'm feeling all nostalgic, because I remember I stole one off of my grandmother once when I was about 17, and I nearly died. In the old schoolhouse they have displays of all of the minerals that have been mined in various parts of mostly Queensland, but there's one here that grabs my interest, big one in the middle. Blue asbestos from Wittenoom, Western Australia. Believe it or not, there are still people living in that town, even after it has been declared an environmental hazard because of all the asbestos. There you go. And here's the old schoolroom. I finished high school in 1999, and the school I went to was still using desks broadly similar to that, which caused me a few problems, especially with my economics teacher, who used to yell at me for sitting sideways in the desk, despite the fact I was about 6'2" when I finished high school and could not fit in them. Apparently that wasn't a good enough excuse. And here is a room full of old military equipment. Mobile phones have come on a long way. Also, just a load of missiles. Don't ask me any questions about them, I know nothing about weapons. And here we have an old printing press and a newspaper folding machine. And a whiny dog. And here's a little bit dedicated to my mum, who used to work as a telephonist back in the day. By all accounts, it was a horrible job and she hated it. There you go. Look at that fine example of I was a wanker in the 1980s mobile phone technology. And here is a display of old glass eyes. I'll get a good close-up of them so you get properly freaked out. There you go. This is an Indian. It's an Indian prince, and according to the sign just there, it could do 55 miles an hour, but over 35 miles an hour, you had to actually use a manually operated hand oil pump to supplement the mechanical one. It's basically just a push bike with a small engine in it. Very different to the Indians you see these days. And this is a 1000cc Harley Davidson V-twin from 1923. That looks cool. 1000cc's back then, it must have seemed like an absolute monster. Is that like the gear knob? Yeah, look at it. The top one says low, and then second, and then high. So it's a 3-speed. It's got the choke here. Crazy. These absolutely beautiful old radios. Gorgeous. So we have an actual branch of HMV here. For those in the UK and Ireland who remember when that was a thing. Here's all the old mining equipment. I don't know what that big fella at the back is there, but I wouldn't want to get my hand caught in it. Here's my cover of Don't Fear the Reaper. And here we have a 19th century S&M starter kit. So we have an old fire truck here. And most uncoolly, I'm not allowed to sit in it. Beautiful machine though. So here we have an ad for Miss Winslow's soothing syrup, which was cough syrup, which was out in the 1840s. And if you just slide up here, you will see that it actually contained morphine. Yeah, they don't really make medicine like they used to, do they? All of the old foods. Seriously lads, Herberton Historic Village, you should come here, it's mad. Totally worth visiting if you are in the Atherton Tablelands. Which you should be, because they're fabulous. The crest of that hill in front of us is in fact the highest road in Queensland. It is 1162 meters up. Great place to get the drone out, I reckon, so let's do that. Cassowary. That's a cassowary. Holy mother of Jesus, look at it. No. Yeah. Holy mother of God. I think that's just a juvenile. I don't think that's a fully grown one. Where's its mama?